Hi, I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me today in this journey of guided meditation. We will be going through a self-healing practice. We will really be channeling our higher self. The goal of this meditation is to allow different parts of our bodies, different chakras, to really awaken, soften, to come back to alignment and harmony. So I want to invite you to find a comfortable position, maybe laying down, sitting down, a quiet space where you won't be bothered for the next 15 or 20 minutes. So we're going to begin either seated or laying down, whatever is more comfortable for you. Using any props, any blankets, any pillows, any mats, making any adjustments. Feet hips distance apart, palms up if you're laying down. And checking in with yourself to see if you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable in whatever position you just chose. Again, this practice is a self-healing meditation. The goal is really to allow ourselves to go deeper. We have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to fix, no one to impress. We're just here to dive deep into our own self, letting go of any kind of distractions. So the first part today is to call in an intention, really setting in something that you want to bring into your awareness. It can either be offering this practice to yourself, offering it to somebody else, calling in peace, love, abundance, gratitude, whatever it is that calls your soul. Just letting yourself connect to that intention, maybe even repeat it 3 times in your mind in the present tense. Allowing each and every cell of your physical body, mind, soul, spirit to receive this guidance. Once you're fully connected with that sankalpa, with that intention, we're going to release it. We're going to let it go. We're going to offer it back to the cosmos, back to the universe, back to the center of the planet. Knowing that we planted the seed in the world of meditation and we will come back to it towards the end of the practice. Now that our intention is set, we're going to open the door between the physical world and the spiritual world. And in order to do so, I'm going to invite you to start connecting to your higher self. Connecting to that version of you, that version that's a little sweeter, a little kinder, a little more empathic, a little more understanding about each and every situations. Your higher self is also that little voice within yourself that always takes you to the right place. That little voice that guides you to get to the right place, even if sometimes we make other choices, sometimes we get distracted by the ego. But that voice, that intuition, that higher self is us, beyond us, free from the ego. So connecting very deeply to that side of ourself and trusting that our higher self is coming down, is helping us during this practice. Feeling its presence, maybe even offering gratitude from the deepest place of your own heart, letting it flow towards your own self, towards your own higher self. Honoring your soul just for a couple of seconds. Offering gratitude to your higher self for leading you to always make the right choice. Thanking your higher self for all the blessings you get to receive every day. From the water we drink, the food we eat, every single thing. And gently letting go of the feeling of gratitude for now. And we'll start working with our higher self within our body, allowing the higher self to travel to different places of the body to allow them to soften and heal. So when you're ready, just start bringing your awareness back to your own body. Deeper inhales, deeper exhales. And gently visualizing your higher self moving to the crown of your head. Visualizing your higher self smiling, honoring the crown of your head, feeling each and every blockages at the crown of your head gently dissolving. In many different traditions, it is believed that the crown of our head, our crown chakra, has the ability to reconnect with the center of the source. So by allowing your higher self to give you a healing, you're really allowing all of those different cognition, those different ideas, those different concepts that accumulated over your head to gently soften, allowing you to go a little deeper and to allow it all to come back to center. Letting it flow freely, trusting that you rebalance the crown of your head. Will allow the higher self to keep moving, letting it move slowly to your third eye, located halfway in between your two eyebrows. Letting the higher self smile really bright to the third eye. Allowing all of the tensions to dissolve, allowing all of the thoughts to dissolve, allowing yourself to come back to center. Allowing yourself to come back to that state of bliss, reclaiming all of your powers over your own mind. Not letting yourself be distracted by any outside thoughts. Letting your higher self do the work of bringing your third eye back to alignment, and when you feel ready, we'll allow the higher self to move even more down, letting it flow. Allowing the higher self to gently move down from the third eye to the throat center, to our center of communication, our ability to express ourselves in the world. So allowing your higher self to move down to your throat and letting your own throat come back to center with every single chakra as we worked with so far. Allowing yourself to surrender any secrets you might be holding on to, letting peace come through. Allowing it all to flow, letting energy pour down from the center of the source to reach down the crown of your head, moving down to your third eye, and now reaching down to your throat. We'll go even deeper, letting the higher self move down, to the heart center. Feeling your heart softening a little more, feeling energy just opening, feeling the heart getting a little more kind. We're not holding on to any emotions in this right moment. We're not holding on to any anger. We're letting go. We're dropping of everything that might be too heavy for us. We're just letting our own heart center, our own anahata chakra soften and open. We're gently walking back towards our own heart, letting the heart open. Remembering from our higher self's perspective that no matter what is thrown our way, it's for the greatest good. So we always have the ability to react from a place of love. We don't need to get distracted. We don't need to answer with anger. We can step back, look at it, understand the duality of the situation, and move forward peacefully, letting go of the heaviness and the density. Letting your higher self smile really bright to your own heart, honoring your heart, trusting that it rebalances with every single chakra as we worked with. And we'll move down again, going a little deeper, letting the smile move down, letting the higher self move down to the solar plexus. Your solar plexus is located halfway in between your two ribcage. Your solar plexus is known to be the sun within your own body. the fire of digestion, the fire of transformation. So allowing your own higher self to honor your solar plexus, to honor your ability to digest, your ability to transition from one state to the next, your ability to let go and process, your ability to get from that state of being so full to that state of emptiness. Honoring it all and letting any emotions, any past experiences being moved, being processed, being digested, allowing you to feel a little more free. Trusting that the solar plexus is rebalancing, realigning with all the chakras we worked with so far. Trusting that we're receiving all of the transmission from the center of the source that is reaching down to our solar plexus. When we're ready, we'll let the higher self move down again, allowing the higher self to move down from the solar plexus to the sacral. The sacral is located a couple fingers below your navel. It's known to be the source of energy of our whole body, our own center of creation. So allowing your own higher self to honor your center of creation, honoring every single thing you created on this planet so far, from the smallest project to the biggest, from a simple yoga class that you did or painting to the biggest business project you ever accomplished. Honoring your ability to mirror the creator, honoring your ability to bring it all to life in this world. Letting your own higher self do the work and trusting that it's rebalancing with all the chakras we worked with so far. Trusting that energy is circulating from the center of the source down to the crown of your head, reaching down to your third eye, moving down to your throat, reaching to the heart and making its way down through the solar plexus to reach the sacral. We'll allow the energy of the higher self to move to our last chakra today, to move to the base of our spine. Letting the higher self honor, work its own magic to allow the base of our spine to soften. The base of our spine, our root chakra, is our direct connection to the earth. So by reconnecting your root, by reconnecting your base, you're surrendering certain fears, like the fear of financial stability, the fear of safety. We're just letting it go, melt it down into the earth, letting it all soften deeply. Trusting that you're regrounding and reopening your direct connection between the base of your spine and the center of the planet. Reclaiming your place as a simple vessel between the heavens and the earth. Knowing that energy can now circulate from the center of the source down to the center of the earth, passing through all of your chakras. And the energy can also move back up from the center of the planet to the center of the heavens, passing through you, making you a simple vessel between the two worlds. We'll conclude this meditation by bringing our higher self back to the crown of our head when we're starting. And if you feel comfortable, you can even allow your higher self to move back to the heart space, letting your higher self melt down into your own heart, remembering that you always have access to it. You can always call it for guidance, always call it for healing. Thank you for joining me during this meditation today. You can find more information on my website for different healings and different meditation services and sound healings that I am offering. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.